Hey guys, so I wanted to update you. After I did the last video with military gel and found out that the WetFire cubes weren't working that well. Like I told you, I was going to send an email to the company, Ultimate Survival Technologies, which is up in Washington, and I got a response the next day from a woman, and she proceeded to apologize and that there was a packaging error in '09. And later, as she referenced, I went back. They have a press release section on their website, and I'll give you a link to it down below. But in '09, they found out they had a faulty seal, I guess, on here, or even both the materials. So they've updated that. So let me show you the difference so you know what to look for, or you can look into your kits and see. Alright, to give you a quick look, I'll put links in so you can see the pictures a little bit better, but here's the ones that you're typically used to. It says WetFire over and over and over at a diagonal. And you can see the packaging is actually a little bit bigger. Looks like there's more sealing area, and the material is slightly different, but not by much. But the newer ones say WetFire in big letters and actually have a small description about how basically scrape tinder shavings into a pile to light. But that is the main differences, and I'll give you the link. She asked me how much I have. I have about 20 some that I haven't put into kits that I bought as backups and extras and stuff. So she sent me 3 boxes and to replace those, and I received those in a couple days after our email correspondence. But I wanted to give you guys an update on that, and we're going to go ahead and burn 2 of these, and also had a request to, with the trioxane, you can use the foil as a tray instead of just putting it on the ground, and had a request to find out if you can do that with these. Now this is made of foil, but it does have a good plastic coating on here, so we will see how well it burns. It's also not terribly hard, but with the trioxane tablet you have a tablet and some powder, and with the gel here you definitely have to try and scrape it into the one spot. It will stick a little bit to the lid, as you can see on here. But I also did some more experiments. I did get it to light with the Light My Fire, but using the back end of my knife, and I don't know if you can see it, I had to pull some big shavings off there, and it still didn't light right away. I did do an experiment with a small pile of magnesium, and it did light with the magnesium. So the ferro rod lit the magnesium that lit the gel, and but again, mesh metal did light it, but it wasn't super easy because the mesh metal is hard to control. But we'll see what happens when you use the wrapper, and I'll fire off the new one versus the old one here. Alright, got the old one on the right, new one on the left. Seems softer. These definitely seem more styrofoamy now than that does. There we go. Well, and there's we're at the 18-minute mark. Means we've probably only got a couple minutes left. The military gel works fine. It gets a little curly, but if you needed to, you could. It's kind of a mess trying to cut that package open and not get the gel everywhere. So I wouldn't really recommend it, but you could definitely do it if you needed to. Alright, again, here's the newer one. One WetFire name and a little bit of description. A little bit smaller package, and it has WetFire at a diagonal all over the package. That's the old one. So you know me. I'll continue to test these and let you know what I think. They did seem a little bit wetter and less styrofoamy than the old ones, and that's probably because as the old ones dry out, they're more of like a styrofoam texture. That's all I could think of. But if you have the older ones, give them an email, shout out, and see what they can do for you. But I was very pleased with it, and hopefully we'll renew our love for WetFire. As when they first came out, I really liked them and thought they were a great product. But you know, it'll take a little while to get the love back. But yeah, we'll be trying them out this winter, and I will keep you tuned.